India's neighbour too had a no-trust vote. This was last year. Opposition parties ganged up to remove Pakistan's then Prime Minister Imran Khan. They succeeded. But Imran Khan was not one to give up. He accused the United States of toppling his government. He went after the army. All of this was dismissed as conspiracy theories, as signs of desperation. But could there be more to these claims? Since August last year, Imran Khan has been talking about a cipher, a secret document. This cipher allegedly had details of a conversation. Between whom? Pakistan's ambassador to the US and senior officials at the US State Department. This claim was also dismissed, but now the alleged cipher has been leaked. Someone in the Pakistani military leaked it to the US media. And what does it say? What Imran Khan has been saying all along. The story begins on March 7th, 2022. State Department officials had a conversation with Pakistan's ambassador. This man, Asad Majid Khan. Here's what the Americans allegedly said. I think if the no confidence vote against Prime Minister succeeds, all will be forgiven in Washington. Otherwise, I think it would be tough going ahead. Some context now. Why did the Americans want Imran Khan out? Apparently because he was neutral on Ukraine. Under Imran Khan, Pakistan refused to condemn Russia's war. He said Pakistan is not Europe's slave. In fact, Imran Khan was on a trip to Moscow when the war began. Washington saw this as an affront, a sign that Imran Khan would side with Moscow. Is that why they plotted to remove him? The timing is certainly suspect. 1 month after the cipher was delivered, Imran Khan was ousted. Plus, toppling regimes is not exactly new for America. They're more than capable of it. But a couple of questions still remain. Number one, what did Washington gain from this alleged regime change? Not very much on paper. In February this year, the West moved a UN resolution against Russia. It criticized Moscow's land grabs. 32 countries abstained. 32 countries, including Pakistan. And remember, this was not Imran Khan. This was a new government under Shehbaz Sharif in Pakistan. Also, Pakistan is buying oil from Russia. The first shipment arrived in June. It was carrying around 45,000 tons of crude. So where exactly is the upside? There are reports of Pakistan sending weapons to Ukraine, but these are shadow shipments, negligible compared to NATO's multi-billion-dollar aid. So that's one problem with the cipher claim. The second one is the timing. Pakistan's parliament dissolved today. The stage is set for the general election. But as things stand, Imran Khan won't be contesting. He's been convicted and jailed in a corruption case. So by extension, he cannot contest. In the middle of all of this chaos, the cipher gets leaked. Sounds convenient, doesn't it? Right on time to vindicate Imran Khan. Now, I'm not saying the cipher is fake or that America is not capable of doing all of this. I'm saying there are too many loose ends here. If the US was still involved in Afghanistan, this would have made more sense. Pakistan is a direct player there in Afghanistan, so a friendly regime in Islamabad would be helpful. But for Ukraine, it seems a bit far-fetched. Why then does the cipher controversy refuse to die? Because of an old saying, there is no smoke without fire. Listen to the US response and you will see why.
Even if those comments were accurate as reported, they in no way show the United States taking a position on who the leader of Pakistan ought to be. We expressed concern privately to the government of Pakistan, as we expressed concern publicly about the visit of then Prime Minister Khan to Moscow on the very day of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. We made that concern quite clear, but as the former Pakistani ambassador to the United States himself has stated, the allegations that the United States has interfered in internal decisions about the leadership of Pakistan are false. As we've stated, they're false. They've always been false, and they remain false.
That's a pretty defensive statement. The US says we can't talk about private diplomatic chats. Fair enough. But the spokesperson adds a rider. He says, even if the cipher is real, we did not say who should be Pakistan's leader. Well, that's the money quote. Maybe the State Department did not say who the leader should be. But they did say who the leader should not be. Pakistan's position on the cipher is also ambiguous. They have neither accepted nor rejected it. Islamabad has simply ignored it, as if the conversation never happened. So in conclusion, let me say this. A few things are definitely not adding up here. The US would have certainly liked to see Imran Khan out. But would they have actively pushed for it? That is the real question. And if they did, why go through the ambassador? Why not use more covert means? I'm sure the CIA has a back channel with the army. Wouldn't that have been safer? No cipher business, just good old American meddling. The fact is, Imran Khan was always going to be ousted. America was not his biggest enemy. The Pakistani army was. So maybe this was a classic case of interests aligning, a happy coincidence, or maybe it's all a bunch of conspiracies. Unfortunately, in Pakistan, you can never know.